10 Secret Weaknesses of Women. Every man must etch into his soul. Have you ever poured your entire heart into a relationship, doing everything by the book, being gentle, kind, respecting her space, just being yourself, only to get a brutal punch straight to the face in return? You collapse in confusion, disappointment, and a shattered heart. My friend, what if I told you that everything you've ever believed about winning a woman's heart is dead wrong? Brace yourself, because I'm about to rip open a mind-blowing truth. The deep, hidden weaknesses every woman carries within her, yet they will never, ever admit. This is the key to mastering the game. Lock your eyes on every word I say, because what's coming next might shatter every illusion you've ever had about dating. Are you ready? If you've got the guts to walk this path with me to the very end, scream out in the comments, "I'm ready." Let us know you're not some coward. Face the truth. The dating game has been rigged from the start, and it's never been tilted in your favor. But haven't you noticed? The men who drive women wild, who have them begging to be loved, are the ones who don't even bother playing by the rules. They hold a secret the rest of the clueless crowd will never grasp. Women don't choose lovers with reason or logic. Emotions are the true puppet masters. They don't even understand why they're drawn to some guy like moths to a flame. Are you ready to pull back the curtain? Together, we'll dive deep into the weaknesses of women that 99% of men will never see. Secrets that will empower you to forge relationships that are intense, unshakable, and dripping with meaning. Don't miss out. Hit that subscribe button now to unlock more top-tier insights to dominate your life and love. Like, share, and comment to join the conversation. Stoic Pathways channel, where you become the greatest version of yourself. 1. The steadfast man, aflame, amid the storm. Women today are drowning in a sea of options. Dozens of unread messages pile up, flattery from strange men floods their inboxes, and a jungle of dating apps offers thousands of guys ready to kneel at their feet. So why do most men still end up clutching defeat in silence? Because they're weak, wavering, making promises they forget, giving up with the snap of a finger. And women, they're sharp as foxes, spotting it from a mile away. The brutal truth is this: they've stopped believing in men. They're all too familiar with the ones who vanish after a few dates or disappear when the winds of trouble blow in. But then, amidst that chaotic haze, a steadfast man emerges, unshakable as a rock, his words and actions fused as one. Steadfastness isn't just showing up on time, nor is it merely texting or calling at the exact moment you promised. It's a blazing fire in every gesture, an unwavering pillar standing tall through life's fiercest storms. Start with the smallest things. If you say you'll do it right then and there. If you promise, turn it into reality. Steadfastness isn't rigidity, it's reliability. And in this dating world riddled with deceit and instability, a reliable man is the most irresistible of all. Are you that steadfast man? Shout it out in the comments. I am the steadfast man. To prove your words aren't just empty noise. 2. Confidence, the silent power that ignites every heart. Confidence isn't shouting your worth or strutting like the world belongs to you. No. True confidence is a smoldering flame within your chest, a fierce belief in your own value that needs no validation from anyone. Women are drawn to it like moths to a glowing light because it radiates safety, strength, a harbor amidst the raging storms of the sea. Think about it. Women carry their own shadows, gnawing insecurities eating at their souls, fears about their looks, dread of judgment, wondering if they're enough. When a man steps in, not flaunting, not forcing her to prove herself, yet still making her feel at peace, that's real power. Your confidence becomes the balm that soothes every unseen wound in her heart. Are you ready to become that man? Let confidence erupt in every step you take, every glance you cast, and watch how it sets women's hearts pounding with wild, untamed beats. Below is a rewritten version of the section you provided, infused with fiercer emotion, vivid language, and a gripping rhythm to pull readers or listeners into every single word. True confidence, the fire blazing deep within you. Don't fool yourself into thinking confidence is a flashy exterior, a lofty job, or a glittering status. No way. Real confidence is a fire roaring from the depths of your chest, an unshakable force that needs no applause, fears no rejection, and rises unbroken from every fall. A confident man doesn't beg for a woman's approving gaze to feel whole. He's the king of his own damn kingdom. How do you forge this power? Start today. Set a goal, be it as small as a grain of sand or towering like a mountain, and crush it with iron will. Honor the promises you make to yourself, because if you don't trust you, who the hell will? Embrace your flaws like battle scars. They're not stains. They're proof you've lived, you've fought. 3. Ambition, the beacon guiding women's hearts. A man with ambition is a whirlwind that sweeps every gaze into its storm. It's not because he counts cash with his hands or dives into work like a madman. No, it's because he carries a blazing beacon in his soul, a clear path, a burning dream he'd fight to the death to seize. Women crave a man who refuses to settle for good enough, a warrior who dares to set goals, carve plans, and charge forward like an arrow piercing through the dark. But here's the deadly trap that snares countless men. They talk of ambition like dreamy poets, yet act as lazy as fools lost in slumber. Don't be that guy. Ambition isn't for show. It's the fuel that ignites your very core. When you have a purpose, every morning becomes a battle worth fighting. Every step pulses with inspiration. And the best part? When you live that fiercely, women will fling themselves into your orbit. A single shot hitting 2 targets, don't you see? Take action now. Set a short-term goal to set this day ablaze, and a long-term vision to illuminate your entire life. Never stop moving. Never stagnate in place. A man with direction is a magnet, pulling women to dream of joining his journey. Do you agree? If so, roar in the comments. I absolutely agree. 4. The man who isn't overly needy. Mystery is the ultimate power. Women don't want a man clinging like a shadow, always hovering, ever ready like a pup awaiting commands. They yearn for a man with his own life, a mysterious realm they can only glimpse through a cracked door. Don't turn yourself into an open book. Don't text incessantly like a desperate fool. Don't worship her as the sole goddess of existence. Maintain a tantalizing distance. Let her wonder. Let her guess. Let her ache to step into your world. Man or woman, we all crave private space, a slice of sky to breathe, to live, to be ourselves. No need to bear it all. Let her curiosity simmer. Let the flame of desire smolder beneath the surface. But don't drift too far. Share just enough to keep the bond strong, a thread tied tight enough for stability, yet loose enough for both to soar free. 5. Masculinity, the unyielding mountain. Amid the storm, today they mock masculinity, but the undeniable truth roars loud. Women still go wild for men who carry that primal strength within. It's not about brutality or domination. Masculinity is a towering mountain, a fusion of physical might and steely resolve. They crave a man who can shield them when darkness falls, guide them through raging tempests, and make them feel secure in arms as firm as stone. Masculinity isn't just bulging muscles. It's a purpose sharp as an arrow in flight, principles nothing can shake, emotions fierce yet always reined in. Women are drawn to men who know who they are, unshaken by life's cold winds, unbroken by its crushing weight. In this chaotic dating world, most men are frail as blades of grass, whining over trifles, letting emotions overrun them, handing women the reins to their souls. But a truly masculine man? He's an unquenchable flame, calm amidst the storm, mastering every moment with steady, iron hands. Start forging it today. Take charge of your life. Cast blame on no one. Shrink from no challenge. Be decisive as a razor's edge. Face hardship with a cold heart and a clear mind. When you master yourself, women will flock to you because they know by your side they've found the safest place on earth. 6. Pre-selection, the secret weapon that conquers every heart. Why do women lose their minds over men who already have a girlfriend or are surrounded by a crowd of stunning beauties? It's the power of pre-selection. When she sees other women enthralled by you, a spark ignites in her mind. This guy must have something extraordinary. It's like a hot item everyone's scrambling to buy. If everyone wants it, it must be worth its weight in gold. Pre-selection strikes right at a woman's competitive instinct. When she spots you alongside captivating women, a fire of jealousy and desire roars to life. She doesn't just want you, she wants to prove she's worthy of claiming you. It's human nature, an unbreakable law she can't resist. Even as just friends, you're still a rare gem in her eyes. Picture this. There you stand, laughing effortlessly with vibrant, high-value women. Not flirting, just friends. But in her gaze, you transform into an irresistible enigma. She'll wonder, scream inside her head. What is it about this guy that draws women like moths to a flame? That very curiosity, like wind fanning a blaze, fuels her longing for you beyond anything she's ever felt. Here's the earth-shattering secret. Men with girlfriends become magnets, pulling in hordes of other women. Not because they want to wreck anything. No way. It's because they're swept up in that pre-existing allure, hypnotized by a dazzling light. If he's already won over so many, he must be a treasure worth fighting for. So, befriend exceptional women, even just as friends, because when she sees you thriving confidently in that crowd, she'll think, "Who is this man I can't take my eyes off?" When other women want you, she'll dive headfirst into the race. 7. Withheld attention, the secret weapon that drives her wild. Women crave attention like a desert craves water. But here's the twist you never saw coming. They despise attention that comes too easily. In this world, with just a flick of their hand, hundreds of men fall at their feet. Messages flood in. Likes pile up. Sweet comments pour like rain. All to crown them queens. But because it's so effortless, it turns to trash in their eyes, worthless as drifting dust. The man who truly stands out doesn't kneel instantly, doesn't rush to praise, doesn't shower attention like a starving fool. When you hold your silence, withholding the compliments she expects, you send her spinning. She's used to a mob of men trailing her, flattering her, chasing her like hounds. But you're a cold, unyielding breeze, making her scream inside, "Why isn't this guy noticing me?" And then she'll move mountains to catch your gaze, because now Your attention is a rare diamond she can't resist. The rarer it is, the more it's worth. Women love the thrill of the chase. They'll just never admit it. When you don't rush to offer praise, glances, or validation, you're shouting, "Want my attention? Prove you're worthy." Don't cheapen yourself. Stop texting nonstop. Stop dropping likes like rain. Stop praising like a broken record. Instead, step back. Let her crash towards you like a raging wave. When she has to fight to win you over, she'll treasure every look you give like a priceless gem. 8. Leadership. The flame that guides every heart. Women are drawn to a man with leadership like planets orbiting the sun. You don't need to be a CEO, don't need a throne. You just need to be a blazing fire, knowing where you're headed, deciding with the force of thunder, needing no applause to affirm you. A true leader doesn't command or impose. He radiates strength, reliability, setting women's hearts pounding with every beat. They crave a man with purpose sharp as a blade, because beside him they feel safe as if in a fortress, yet thrilled as if riding a towering wave. Next time you're on a date, don't shrink back and ask, "What do you want to do?" Stand tall, plan like a general, steer the game like a master. Don't just listen. Tell your story. Pull her into your world with confidence that explodes. When you're decisive, she'll follow willingly, mesmerized by the power you wield. 9. Emotional intelligence, the key that unlocks women's hearts. A smart man isn't just a money-making machine or a silver-tongued orator. He's a master of emotional intelligence. Don't mistake it for weakness, for being fragile like grass in the wind. No way. It's a supernatural strength, the power to command your own emotions, to read another's soul like an open book. Women live through their feelings, their fire, their storms, and they crave a man who doesn't just hear them, but understands them down to their very bones. Most men clumsily rush to fix things the moment she opens up, a fatal blunder. She doesn't need solutions, doesn't need you to play the hero. She needs you to listen, to be her harbor amid the raging sea. Next time she's down or roaring with anger, don't leap in with hollow advice. Let her pour it all out. Look into her eyes. Let her feel you're there, truly caring, truly in tune. This understanding is a razor-sharp blade, slicing deep into her heart, forging a bond so fierce that millions of other men can only dream of. Conclusion: you are the master of the game. These are the secret weaknesses of women. But don't get it twisted. This isn't about manipulation. This is the key to understanding their souls, to transforming you into the man they can't resist. Most men are trapped in a vicious cycle, chasing women, begging for approval, playing by broken rules. But you're different. You hold the power to forge unshakable relationships, to draw them in naturally, like a wind lifting a kite into the sky. Did this video set your soul ablaze? If it did, slam that like button right now. Roar in the comments. Which weakness shocked you the most? Subscribe to the channel so you never miss another secret, and share this video with a friend lost in the dating chaos. He needs it more than ever. Are you ready to seize control of your dating life? Don't wait. Stand up. Take action today. The world is yours, and so are their hearts, if you dare to step forward and claim them. You've just walked through an explosive journey. 10 secret weaknesses of women laid bare before you, gleaming like precious gems in the dark. From steadfastness solid as a mountain, confidence blazing like a fire, to passion that scorches every gaze, you now wield the strength to dominate the dating game, to make their hearts pound with wild, unstoppable beats. These aren't cheap tricks or deceitful ploys. This is the key to deeply understanding women's souls. the path to becoming the man they crave, even if they can't explain why. Imagine this. You're no longer the one chasing, pleading for attention. You're a radiant beacon, drawing them in like crashing waves to the shore. Each weakness you've uncovered, from razor-sharp emotional intelligence to unyielding leadership, is a hammer shattering the chains of mediocrity. But this is just the beginning. The dating world is a minefield of traps, and you need more to become the mightiest version of yourself. That's why you must act today. Subscribe to Stoic Pathways, the place where true secrets are unveiled, where you're armed with a steel mindset and strategies sharp as knives to conquer not just love, but life itself. Don't stand there watching others burn bright. Hit that subscribe button. Join thousands of men rewriting their fates. Let Stoic Pathways be the flame guiding your way, because you deserve a life at its peak, and that moment starts right now.